Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer. Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Check, check. Just keep an eye on the action here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just cue me. And welcome everyone to week 6 in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division. Atlanta United Academy taking on the visitors, Georgia Revolution. Had a little bit of technical difficulty, but we are live now. Game in the opening minutes here at the Atlanta United Training Ground in Marietta, Georgia. Beautiful spring day. A little warm, a little breeze. Perfect weather for soccer today. My name is John Reen. Alongside me is Andre Bomar bringing you today's action. And Georgia Revolution, the visitors, they're in the red stripes and blue shorts today. They're going right to left on your screen. And the home team, Atlanta United Academy, wearing black today, going from left to right on your screen. It's a long free kick and head towards, and Kyle Jansen able to grab a hold of that. Keeper for Atlanta United. And he sends it over to Barnett. Reese drops it back to Lanza. Back to Jansen. A little bit of pressure from Revolution. Reese with it now on the near touch to Barnett. And ball's going to go out. And it's going to be throw for Atlanta United. So at match time, we don't have complete roster information for Georgia Revolution. So for now, we'll just call numbers. And when we get more information available, we will rectify that for you all. This will be Atlanta throw for Barnett. United at midfield. Lanza to Reese. Reese gets it back over to Wagner. Wagner switches up, sends it over a little. I'm going to have to go retreat it there. There's a long ball in, looking for Hadley. Headed forward, trying to catch up to it, and is able to. Off the keeper. Shot was off the keeper. Now Reese sends it in and headed up. And try to get a shot on goal there was Armstead, but it goes way high and wide. Goal kick for Revolution. So Atlanta United with the early chance here, Andre.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be an interesting game to see. These are two very skilled teams that are out there, and you know, Georgia Revolution looking to solidify their place with a win to go top of the division.
Yeah, exactly. They're currently in third place, but Dalton United and Protros FC are both idle today, this weekend. And as Andre said, with a victory today, Georgia Revolution could be head of the table here. And Atlanta United looking for a win to kind of claw their way out near the bottom here and get back in playoff contention. Their year gotten off to an unusual start. And here's number 11, gets through. And he's going to get a shot, and Reese with the save, and that was Barnett giving good defense there by Barnett, just disrupting number 11 just enough, not able to get a great shot off, and Reese was right there.
Yeah, we'll take another look at that when we get an opportunity.
Meanwhile, Atlanta United is right back in the penalty box area, but cleared out by Revolution. Reese in the middle, over to Barnett on the near side. And United will reset and switch it up. Now they'll try the far side. So it lands at center circle. United showing some patience here. Now Jansen way out of the goal now. That pass was booted forward by Revolution, but Atlanta United get the ball back. And we get a foul on Revolution. Free kick for Atlanta.
Yeah, John, not a lot really separating these two sides right now. It'll be interesting to see if somebody takes control here. And but I suspect that we're going to see a back and forth game here with two evenly matched teams.
Yeah, expect a tight contest today. And we'll see who comes out on top. United try to keep the ball in, but it just went over the touchline, so it'll be throw for Revolution.
Let's see if we can take a look at that other chance down there before.
Yeah, there you see Barnett just badgering number 11 just enough. It's not able to get the shot off he wanted, but Jansen was right there with the stop.
Definitely the best chance in this early time of the match. Maybe a forebearer of things to come for both of these teams. For Georgia Athletics, seemed like they came really to go toe-to-toe with Atlanta United here.
So ball going in, looking for Hutzel. Doesn't quite get there. Revolution able to clear it out. There's a push from behind, foul given. A little too aggressive on that play. So Atlanta United coming off a rather strange match last week, Andre. I saw a lot of cards flash that game, a couple red cards and 7 or 8 yellow cards.
Yeah, it was a very bizarre game. It was called very closely by the referee. Red cards, yellow cards, a lot of whistles. Oop.
But it wasn't like there was a lot of physical activity going on between both clubs. It was just kind of, it was just strange to see that many cards with the kind of play that we witnessed.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, John. I don't think it was an ill-tempered match at all. I think just
that's kind of what I was looking for.
Yeah. And you know, and overall, I think for Atlanta United, it's been one of those seasons because you know when you look at them in the table, they're very far down the table, but they've had a forfeit due to unavailable players for their that were called up for the senior teams. And that's just the nature of it, the way things are at this level. A lot of these players go up and down with their clubs, and sometimes it doesn't sync up well with some of these competitions.
Yep, as Andre said, this academy has to feed the upper tier clubs when needed. So, and that's what they've experienced so far this season early on. But we know they're a good team, and they certainly do have time to get their way back into playoff contention.
Yeah, indeed. It would take really just a win today, John. I think, depending on results from other games, they'll be right up in the playoff places again after starting the season down in the relegation places, which is a very unfamiliar place for Atlanta United.
It's a little bit of soft back pass there. Jansen had to come up and take care of that. But United showing a lot of patience here in the early going. We're approaching the 12th minute. 0-0 is our score if you're just joining us. You're watching UPSL Georgia Premier Division Soccer on the Atlantic Soccer Media Group TV YouTube channel. Be sure to like and subscribe. Don't miss all the action, upcoming games, podcasts. And we get offside. Hadley was offside on the play. Podcast interviews. And of course, the meat and potatoes, a live soccer broadcast, all on our YouTube channel. So free kick for the Revolution. And finally, back to live action. On the far side, Revolution having to retreat due to some Atlanta United pressure. And ball was kept in. It was going to go out past the touch, but Revolution saved it to keep the play alive. Revolution showing patience of their own. There's a long pass in on the far side, headed forward by the defense. But Revolution able to take control. But once again, forced to retreat by Atlanta United. Back past midfield. Now we'll try the near side. Number 3, looking for someone to pass, is intercepted. Reese, he'll pass, but no one was there for United. So Revolution regains control. Looks like both teams pretty much feeling each other out here, Andre, in the early going.
Yeah, you think that's going to be the course. I think they both want to see what each other wants to do before they go forward, but it definitely looks like Georgia Revolution is looking to play a possession game here, and they, of course, are holding the ball and dictating play at the moment.
And, of course, Atlanta United, they look to attack.
And Atlanta United, they've been known to do that, where they, will sit back, especially early in the games, and soak up pressure, kind of learn what the opponent's going to do, and then try to hit them on the break. But then, as time goes on, they get more and more into the game and start to dominate. And I've seen that happen already this season with them, with a number of different opponents.
Reese sends the ball along. Hutzel giving chase, but he's not going to get to it. A Revolution trying to clear out. And again, pressure by United turns them away. Switch it over to the far side. Now crossing midfield is the Revolution. Nice pass in the middle. Now looking for number 11 here on the near wing. Once again, having to draw back. Nice ball skills there by number 10 for Revolution. And there's a dispossession there and a foul, so free kick for Atlanta United.
Nicely done for Atlanta United. They look very comfortable in defense. Although they're soaking up that pressure, they don't seem to look worried at all. And they've been able to stymie just about anything so far in this early part of the game. But, Atlanta United, you give them a little chance to get relaxed and into this game, and it'll turn.
So past midfield is United on the far side. It's Rowe with it. To Lanza on the near side. Looking for Barnett. Barnett. Try to move in between two players. He was dispossessed. Here comes the Revolution now. Pass a little too far ahead. And the touch gave it back over to Atlanta United. Long pass on the far side forward, headed forward by the Revolution. Lanza is looking for Hadley, and it's going to go out off United, so throw here for Revolution. Here as we pass the 18th minute mark.
Nice day out today. 73 degrees it says here at Atlanta United Training Ground here in Marietta, Georgia. Great day for football.
Had a little bit of wind before match time. Let's hope it stays away now.
Yeah, that wind was playing, even setting up in the press box, it was that wind was playing havoc with our equipment.
Things are calm for now. Revolution at midfield. Again, we'll drop back and switch it up over to the far side. And they'll reset. Try again. Pass to midfield, taken. Now moving to center circle. Over on the near side. Revolution on the move. 11 on the near wing. A little bit of miscommunication there in the pass, but Revolution gets back, and they're going to send it in the box, but Jansen's right there.
Yeah, take a quick look here at the Atlanta United lineup here as they get ready to come down. But Kyle Jansen, kind of a few changes from last week. I think the most notable that I see, the forward Peacock, who did so well last week. He scored a couple of goals. It's not available this week, but that's the thing. When they do well in the academy team, they get moved up to Atlanta United 2 sometimes, or to other competitions that they're involved in. Such is the nature of these professional clubs,
Yeah,
these teams, and these players.
Roster is very fluid for sure. There's a long ball looking for a Barnett, but it's going to be booted away by the defense by number 11. And I believe we're going to have our so we're going to have a throw in deep in the defensive third here for United.
Yeah, almost like a corner kick, almost.
Almost. Throw into the box, winds up on the dirt, and United was there briefly, but they still have control. That's Barnett right outside the box, sends it in. And Hutzel tried to direct it toward the goal, but it's cleared by Revolution.
I think he got his arm in the way there. Oh, wait a minute. Yellow card.
So we got a yellow card issued.
Not sure I caught what happened there.
So United gets called with a card at the 21-minute mark. Yeah, like you, Andre, not sure what the offense was.
Yeah. But yeah, like you say, that's our first yellow. Very calm game so far.
It has
not
been.
a lot of action.
Yeah, with both teams trying to play somewhat of a possession style game. As Andre said, it's been pretty calm so far. Revolution looking to maybe rectify that as they're moving in now. Here on the near side. It's number 9, looking for he has 3 men around him. And United break that up and try to move forward, but Revolution regain control. But they have to move back up to midfield once more. Hadley tipped that pass away, but it goes right to a Revolution player now. Ball in the box. But cleared out, no problems by United. It's Rowe along the near touch. He gets dispossessed. Now number 10 takes a shot from distance. The shot was going to go off mark, but Jansen was trying to keep it from going out of play, and
Yeah, looks like he got it.
Revolution's going to get their first corner of the match.
Definitely see if we can take a quick look before they. Go down here. Yeah, it looks like Atlanta United had a little trouble getting it out.
And you
And
see
he
the
was able
shot
to turn,
taken.
get that shot in, and a nice little save there. That gives us this corner.
Corner for Revolution. In the box, Jansen slaps it forward. And we get a whistle here. Revolution players down.
He's going to check on him. And right now we'll take a quick look at some of the ongoing games here. FC Atlanta in the lead against North Georgia at Georgia United at Silverbacks Park, a game at Silverbacks Park. And of course here we're no score, 0-0. And one other notable game that has been postponed is that Dalton United versus SSL FC, and with Portros also with a bye today, that means that if Georgia Revolution do win today, they do go top of the league on points, and so that this is a critical time for them. Now we do have another player down at the very far end of the other end of the field there. And it's the goalkeeper. And I'm not sure, it's something that maybe happened off the ball. As the trainer is out there for Atlanta United to take a look.
Or perhaps something that happened on a prior play. This could be an interesting turn of events here for Revolution.
He is in some considerable pain too. Going to help him up there.
He's being helped off the field.
Wow, that might require a change for them. He doesn't look as he's going to be able to continue.
No, that doesn't look good at all. Being helped off by two people.
And we apologize. We got a partial roster from Georgia Revolution, but not enough details for us to really call who's who. He is kind of bouncing around there, but you know, being a goalkeeper though, you don't have that much time to really shake it off. You either have to get right back in there or get the substitute out there. So
yeah, so we'll pause here. Hopefully he'll be okay, and we'll see what develops. If they'll have to, not sure if Revolution have a second, if they brought a second keeper out today or not. They might have to go to an emergency keeper if that's the case.
Yep, and that does happen from time to time. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody working out or warming up, rather. He's getting back up, I see. Not sure if this is giving the players themselves a break. Like I said earlier, we didn't see what happened. All the action was at the other end of the field, and he's back down on the ground.
Yeah, the trainer went to go get something out of her bag, and now she's back. Having a bit of a prolonged delay, but yeah, but he was just saying earlier, Andre, with Dalton and Potros both being idle today, leaves the door open for Revolution if they can come away with a victory this afternoon.
Yeah, it's going to be a critical match for them. It's you know, it's interesting. They did play in the season before in Division One, but as UPSL is structured, because they are a UPSL, excuse me, an NPSL team, a professional team. They have the option of entering at the Premier Division level, but they wanted to have a moment in Division One first last season, and as it was, they did make the playoffs, and they were eliminated from the playoffs, but they decided to go ahead and move to the Premier for this season, and we're going to get back into action here.
Yeah, and in third place right now is Revolution.
Yep.
So it looks like the keeper's going to stay in, and let's hope he's okay. Atlanta United will see. They'll want to try and test him as soon as possible.
Yeah, we'll probably have a little extended extra time at the end of the 45 here for that injury. But he's going to soldier on there, goalkeeper for Georgia Revolution.
Yeah, so if I was Atlanta United, I would attack right away if you can, and that's what they're intent on doing. And that's Hales giving chase in the far corner row with it. Drops it back, but challenged there by Revolution. 18 with Revolution on the ball now. Sends it over to number 9. And he's got number 11 with him on the near wing. This Revolution just stop. They'll switch it up. Being very methodical here in their play so far this half.
Yeah, a lot of action in the middle of the field. Nothing really to speak of in front of goal here so far. Either goal.
Yeah, so Jansen winds up with it. And he tells his, well, looked like he was going to tell his players to move up, but he goes ahead and dishes it off. So United will bring it up. Coming to the 30th minute here. Still no score this afternoon. Atlanta United Academy hosting Georgia Revolution, UPSL Georgia Premier Division Soccer on the ASMG TV YouTube channel. Coming to you live, Marietta, Georgia, Atlanta United training ground. Now here's a chance for Atlanta United coming in the box. Having a turn, the defense is there. But United still have possession. That was Hadley with it.
Good recovery from Georgia.
Yes.
Here.
Now Hutzel. Hutzel gets it back. So nice defense by the Revolution, prevent a rush by United. That was Barnett sandwiched between two Revolution players, but he comes away with it. And he finds Hadley. Hadley at the top of the box, takes a shot and scores!
Oh. How about that? I mean, that's going to be kind of out of nowhere. I mean, it's one of those things. We'll take a look here in just a second.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the replay.
They had the break earlier, John, and then the ball came back slowly, and he just got some space there and put it in.
So goal by Miles Hadley in the 57th minute, right there at the right at the top of the box, and
lined up here.
And it looks like the keeper, who was injured earlier.
Yeah, he's down again.
Yeah, he's down again. He had to dive for that ball, and
yeah, he just. It's like 57. I don't know who that.
57. That's Miles Hadley.
Miles Hadley, yes, and so he got turned to the left, came inside, was able to get oriented with the goal without challenge, and then boom, he puts it in.
Beautiful shot by Hadley.
Yeah, you wonder how much, the condition of the goalkeeper played a factor in that, but really, he had a free shot there at the top of the penalty area there, and I'm not sure that from a defensive standpoint we can blame the goalkeeper for that.
Yeah, as I said, if you were Atlanta United, you want to try and test that keeper as soon as possible after the injury, and they're able to score a goal.
Yeah, and the field players is going to have to come in with a penny on to step in as a goalkeeper. Looks like they don't have a dedicated goalkeeper substitute. So
that could spell some trouble here for Revolution as the match progresses here, down 1-0.
Yep.
And they find themselves down their starting goalkeeper as well. So unfortunate turn of events here for Revolution. Let's see if they can rebound from this, Andre. Still a lot of soccer left to play.
Indeed there is. And like I said before, Atlanta United, this is not unlike how Atlanta United approaches a match, that they will sit back and they will allow possession from their opponent and then hit you on the break. But that was just really, I would consider a defensive mistake from Georgia Revolution, not really closing down quick enough.
All right, Hutzel's going to send it over to the far side. Drops it back, but nobody there for United. Revolution comes away with it. Across midfield. Revolution over on the near side. Number 11 in stride. Pass it over to number 18. Now deep in the defensive third, trying to work his way in the box, was turned away nicely by the United defense. Still in control. Now ball goes out off United, so throw in here for Revolution. So Revolution looking to respond after conceding that goal. And they'll reset here at midfield. And there's a chip in the box. Goes everyone's head right to Jansen. United down that far sideline. But the ball looks for Hales. Hales has it, but loses it. Revolution comes away. Foul there on Hutzel. A little too aggressive there on that challenge. And Hales was there to try to intercept. But Revolution comes away with it. Hales still on him. And gets called for a foul. So 1-0 is our score, thanks to a goal by Miles Hadley for Orlando United in the 30th minute. And Revolution find themselves down without their starting goalkeeper due to injury.
Done if you can get around there. He's going to get a. Yeah, he does earn the corner. I was wondering, it did look like it went off of the United player there. There was no quick signal from the referee, so I wasn't sure. We're not at the best of angles here.
Yeah, so Barnett was sure it was off Revolution, but nonetheless, we're going to get a corner for Revolution. On the near side will be a right-footed swing here. Into the box, headed up in the air by United. And booted backwards by 22, a little misstrike there. And number 10 is going to take a shot from distance. That's going to go wide for goal kick.
This is one of the ones that a lot of patience is going to be necessary. We kind of see what the game is like now, and it's very chess-like, and it's approached by both teams. Not a lot of action in front of goal, just a lot of tactical movement throughout the midfield.
Exactly.
And it's just the way these two teams are very skilled, and they don't want to give anything away.
Oh, not a whole lot of scoring chances for either side. It just so happens that Atlanta United just happened to take advantage of their one.
That's exactly what I was about to say, John. Is that the one score comes off a mistake, and that's why there's so much caution. I think that these guys don't want to give away, an easy goal like that. But it happens.
Certainly does. Now United headed forward by Hadley, but no one there for United. Revolution looking to go along here, looking for number 11. And he's fighting for it. And headed forward, heavy touch by 18. Can he keep it in? He can, and he's going to take a shot, and Jansen grabs that one. So good hustle by Revolution's number 18. But Jansen was there. A little bit of tough angle shot as well.
Yeah, I think number 11 is Micah. I don't have a last name, and I apologize to the Georgia Revolution faithful. I'm sure that they're following the match. A lot of times we as commentators don't get all the information that we need for these games, and I would love to feature these guys by name, but sometimes we just don't have the information.
If we can get more information, we'll correct it at halftime. Try to correct it at halftime.
For sure.
But if that is Micah, he's been very active so far for Revolution.
Well, Georgia Revolution is by no means out of it at all. Only takes a few seconds to equalize, and We have a brand new ball game.
And Revolution is a team that can come back for sure. Pass behind the defender there. So hurry up throw for Hadley, but goes back out, and it's going to go for throw for Georgia Revolution.
I don't know, John. It may be me that both teams seem a little bit out of sync. And it's not the fluidity that we're used to seeing for either side. And, you know, I don't know if it's fixture congestion. These guys play a lot of games, not just in the UPSL, but, you know, there's MLS Next and, you know, other leagues that they play in, a lot of training that they do. Sometimes during the season they get a little lethargic.
Yeah, so energy seems to be a little low today. But both teams are going to have to push through it. It's Reese with it now for United. Sends it over to the far side. And they'll switch it up and go near. Lanza to Barnett. Here comes some pressure by the Revolution. They'll drop it back to Jansen. Jansen quickly gets it out ahead. That's Wagner with it. Looking to pass now near midfield, and crossing midfield is United. Try to move around his man and pulled down. So foul on Georgia Revolution.
Yeah, I think he saw himself getting beaten there, didn't want to let the advantage go, decided to take the foul. And I suspect he'll see yellow next time.
We got offside here on Hadley. So with that new keeper in there, you figured Atlanta United would want to try and test him as soon as possible as well.
That would be the first thing I would have tried, you know, early on, just to go and maybe to even take a long shot.
As the first shot after the starting keeper was injured is how United scored their goal. But credit to the Revolution defense for not allowing that to happen. As far as their new keeper here, I'm sure they're going to protect him as much as they can. Meanwhile, in the box is Micah. And ball goes out of play, and it's going to go for a goal kick.
I tell you what, Micah looks very, hopefully that's his name, the number 11 player for Georgia Revolution, looks very useful down this left side. And, you know, I think the defense has a handful with him. But he's also going to need a little bit of support. Atlanta United are very organized in the back, and we've seen, although he's useful down that left side, he's not been able to crack through and break through that solid defense that Atlanta United have. A very young defense, very young team, Atlanta United.
All right, Reese gets dispossessed from behind and foul. And looks like we're going to get a yellow card here.
Get himself a yellow, second
so
yellow of the game.
Yellow on Reese.
Here at the cynical
42nd minute. We should have some good bit of stoppage time here as we get close to the 45.
Have to keep an eye on the fourth official and see if, as we get close to 45, if he flashes up how many minutes extra we'll get.
All right, so Revolution will have a free kick. A somewhat dangerous position here for United.
Today's game brought to you by Ballistic Sportswear, partner with ASMG this season.
So number 10 will take this. He's looking at two men facing him. Ball goes in, and Jansen punches it out, but sent back in by Micah. And ball's going to go out for a goal kick.
Pushed out there. Let's see if we can take another look while they get set up here. He's going to end swing it in. It wasn't a bad delivery.
Was not, but Jansen was right there.
Just punched out. And he tried to pop it back in, and it just loops over.
So pressure in the box by Revolution. United sent it into midfield.
Chance of a mini break here.
Now Reese charging down the middle. Through ball here to Hales. Hales at the corner of the box. He's going to send it over in the box goes Reese, tries to head it forward off the frame and out of play, so goal kick for Revolution.
Yeah, sort of a half chance there, you know. I don't think they really had much of a real chance here, but he had that cross to come in. I think they do want to test that substitute goalkeeper. But as you see there, it goes harmlessly wide.
Yeah, he is yet to face a shot on goal.
Which is probably a testament to the defense that Georgia Revolution has.
Exactly. As I said, they're going to want to protect me. Here comes Micah, comes away with it.
Oh, nice tackle.
Nice tackle by United. Hales loses it at midfield. They're going to dish it back to the keeper. As we're approaching the 45th minute in this first half, 1-0, our score in favor of Atlanta United. Over third place, Georgia Revolution. Revolution on the far side, working their way in the middle. Had two United men on them, had to retreat a little bit. And that pass intercepted by Armistead. And it's going to go out of play when we go throw for Revolution. And trying to see what kind of stoppage time we might get here, if we see any indication. And it could be several minutes, as we had two injury timeouts for the Revolution's goalkeeper.
Yeah, it was a pretty extended injury stoppage there.
Revolution on the far side, trying to work their way into the box in the corner, but kept out nicely by United. United now looking to break out. Reese, nice pass. But Hustle's pass was disrupted by Revolution. Now Revolution would love to tie this match up before the end of the half. There's Micah, number 11. His pass. Not a very good pass there by Micah. Reese coming away with it. He pushes it forward to Hales. Hales to Rowe. Rowe on the far side. Rowe gets it back at midfield. Now he sends it in deep, looking for Headley. And it's going to be headed out by the defense, and the keeper not able to catch up to it to prevent it from going out. So
yeah, you can see what he was trying to do, is trying to just, you know, tap it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper was not anywhere near being able to get to it, though, and it's going to gift Atlanta United with a scoring opportunity.
Exactly.
Really,
so one mistake led to Atlanta goal. Let's hope for Revolution's sake, Lightning doesn't strike twice here, as Revolution, or rather Atlanta United, will get a corner here in stoppage time. And I don't think we got an indication of how much time we have.
I didn't see it. Oh,
and
very low
in the box and booted up by Revolution. And they're going to come away with it. Trying to charge ahead, but he's got a man on him. But he's able to retain possession. Is number 10 along the near side.
He's run a long way.
Nice move around his man. He'll kick back to Micah. Micah, can he catch up to it? He can, but it went over the touch.
Out.
And he knew it too.
Yep. Tried to touch it in. It was a good little move there by the number 10 player for Georgia Revolution, but couldn't quite get it in.
So we'll get a throw for United.
Almost 3 minutes of extra time here. I imagine we're going to have at least 5 or possibly more.
All right, so Revolution come away with it. Number 18 in the middle of the field now. He's going to send it over to the far side. 18 gets it back. Slowly working his way down that far side. Gets dispossessed. Hales with it now. Can he get around his man? Not able to. Pushes it too far ahead, and it's going to be throw for Georgia Revolution. Perhaps with still some time left in this half to do some damage. Looks like they'll switch it up. And there's the whistle.
And
So
there
that
we go.
is
I mean,
that is
it's,
time for half. So that is the end of the first half here at Atlanta United Training Ground here in Marietta, Georgia. Atlanta United Academy had the lead 1-0 here over Georgia Revolution. Andre, what are your impressions of the first half?
Not the game I was expecting, John. I think that when I saw this game on the schedule, I was looking at a very high-paced and back-and-forth game. I've gotten the opposite of that here. I think these teams are very, very cautious. I'm not sure why, because both need a result for their ambitions for this season, but it could be that just where they are in the season. I forget that we're more than halfway through the season now. They've been playing a lot of games. They've done a lot of training, and it's one of those things they maybe want to be careful about. How they approach this game and not get too far behind. So that may be the issue.
And we'll see if teams open it up here in the second half. But one thing of note here is keep in mind that Georgia Revolution is without their starting goalkeeper, having to use a substitute emergency goalkeeper. That could be a factor in the second half as well. But we're going to step away for a short break here. But we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so for the second half. Don't go away, folks.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Caribbean International Shipping Services is a freight consolidator. We are an international freight consolidator. We provide services to over 24 countries in the Caribbean, South and Central America.
We have a very professional and wonderful, diverse staff, including nationals from Jamaica, Guyana, United States, Trinidad, Belize, Costa Rica.
If you would like to contact us, you can stop by our office that is located at 3048 Miller Road in Lithonia, Georgia. You can feel free to give us a call at 770-323-1111 or send us an email at info@mycaribship.com.
in. He's got somebody free. And there's a goal.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Caribbean International Shipping Services is a freight consolidator. We are an international freight consolidator. We provide services to over 24 countries in the Caribbean, South and Central America.
We have a very professional and wonderful, diverse staff, including nationals from Jamaica, Guyana, United States, Trinidad, Belize, Costa Rica.
If you would like to contact us, you can stop by our office that is located at 3048 Millen Road in Lithonia, Georgia. You can feel free to give us a call at 770-323-1111 or send us an email at info@mycaribship.com.
Chasing it down, he has it. What can he do with it? He's trying to come in the middle. He's finding it. He's got somebody free. And there's a goal.
Okay, well, we're getting ready for the second half here. And it's, like I said, like we discussed before the break, John, it's been an unusual game here, and it'll be interesting to see what happens in the second half of the game.
Yeah, let's see if both teams can open up the offense more here in the second half. I'd like to see Atlanta United tackle a little bit more. They have a substitute keeper in there, emergency keeper, in fact. The starter was injured in the first half, and they had to bring an emergency keeper. But it's been a very possession game played by both sides. And as Andre said, pointing out, a little bit of a lethargic start to this match. But we'll see how things go in the second match here. Again, at Atlanta United, they are enjoying a 1-0 lead over Georgia Revolution right now. Georgia Revolution in the red stripes. They're going from left to right on your screen for the second half. There's a foul given. So free kick for United. Atlanta United going from right to left on your screen for the second half in the black today.
Be interested to see, John, what kind of strategy changes might have taken place by both teams. Again, although Atlanta United are ahead 1-0, it was off a lapse in defense for the Revolution. As we look down this right side, as
there's a long
United
pass
try to
attempt,
chase
and
that
now
down.
kicked away by the keeper and out of play. So it'll be a throw here for United.
And what I was saying, John, is that, you know, even though they're ahead, I think they still need to make adjustments in order to be a little bit more offensive. And I'm looking for both sides to be a little bit more energetic in attack. See what happens.
Yeah, this is an important match for Revolution. With a victory, they could leap into first place on the table.
Yeah, I mean, that can be significant because then the destiny is in their own hands. And you know, it's interesting that these seasons go by pretty quickly. And just so you know, oh, hold on.
Oh, here's a chance. Way out of the goal was Jansen, and he was lucky that was wide.
My goodness.
Jansen caught in no man's land, had to rush back to try and catch up with that ball, and lucky for him, it was just wide of the goal. But Revolution came very close to tying this one up, Andre.
Yeah, and what a turn of events that would have been. Let's take a quick look at it here as they get prepared. Here, he saw the goalkeeper off his line, tried to catch him there, just missed off to the right there.
Very smart move by the Revolution player. Almost got one for his team. Now back to live play. Revolution with the ball. Passes intercepted by Hadley. Now here comes Revolution. Here comes Hales into the box by the keeper and into the corner. Beautiful goal by Kenny Hales, number 34. 2-0. So just like that, Georgia Revolution almost scores, and right away Atlanta United come back and score and take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and like we said, they're going to have to find a way to be a little bit more energetic. Errant back pass there from Georgia Revolution there, and he just outran the defender and just rolled it past the goalkeeper for the 2-0 lead.
So in the 48th minute, Hales answers the bell and puts his team up 2-0. So just like that, looking for some more attack, looking for some more energy from Atlanta United, and we get it, Andre.
Yeah, you know, and we looked to see what type of adjustments might be made at Atlanta United. Not necessarily a mistake there. I think it's just a really good gutsy play.
Just good hustle play by Atlanta United.
Yeah. Caught him, and then just, you know, the forward did his job. He outran the defender, and then skillfully, that was a good finish. That was not easy to do, with the goalkeeper trying to come down to close him down.
And also with the defender on his back as well. So nice play by Hales. Jansen grabs this one. Ball that was directed to the goal on frame. So now Atlanta United with a bit of breathing room here.
Yeah, that's an important goal there. I mean, to start off the second half, now the Revolution have a mountain to climb. And you're talking about Atlanta United. It's a young team. Essentially, it's a U19 team. I mean, for the most part, it's the academy team. But professionally coached, and they train every day. And so, you know, it's a formidable club to come up against, and a very organized club. So for, you know, Revolution, as skillful as they are, they have a tough battle ahead. They do have the skill to do something about it, but it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, especially now at 2-0. They need to get their offense going and on track here. I'd like to see Revolution become a little bit more aggressive now. But don't want to become overly aggressive and sacrifice on defense. You can easily find yourself down 3-0 that way. But nice pressure by Hales. Sends it back to the keeper. Push forward. There's number 9 on the sideline. Again, we apologize. We were not able to get complete roster information for Revolution, so we just have numbers to call. So we apologize to the Revolution fans.
Yeah, it's just one of those things at this level. It's sometimes hard to get. Some of these teams are not really set until just before kickoff sometimes.
And not able to keep it in was number 14 on the near touch. So Quick throw in here for Armstead. Looking for Hales. Now, number 11, who do you think is Micah? He certainly looks like a Micah, Andre.
Yeah, there you go. I'll take responsibility. I'll go ahead and apologize now if we're getting the names wrong on any Revolution player as we get it. We are trying to get the updated
Revolution
roster.
into the box here. Bud's going to go out and waiting for the call. And looks like a goal kick here for, yes, goal kick for United.
Yeah, and it's just interesting tonight. I mean, right before the Atlanta United goal, Revolution had a real chance from a long-range shot from about about a quarter of the field outward, and only missed by a foot or two.
Yeah, they had Kyle Jansen, the keeper, way out of position, and almost cost him. But
And you have to think, what if that had gone in? What kind of game would we have now? But as it is, it's 2-0 to Atlanta United.
But it was right after that near goal is when United scored. So here comes Micah, number 11. Oh, he's going to get it back.
Oh,
nice
nice.
give and go. Overstepped the ball a bit, lost control. So that gave chance for United to clear, but not out. Now number 10 sends it in the box, but headed out nicely by Atlanta United. Revolution keeping it in play. Now back to midfield. So Revolution now trying to open things up a little bit more here. They need a couple goals now, but there's still plenty of time left to play. Still early in the second half.
It would help Revolution if they could score earlier in the second half and give them a little bit more confidence and a little bit more of a chance to get level and then maybe even get ahead. But scoring early would be a real big help for them right now.
Yeah, whoever can score the next goal here, either team, is going to be huge in determining the outcome of this match. Now, once again, Revolution showing some patience. They're methodically trying to work their way in. Now here's a long ball into the box. And Armstead is going to catch up to it. It's going to go out off of him. So it'll be throw in here for Georgia Revolution. Deep in the defensive third of Atlanta United.
This portion of the game brought to you by Images Frozen in Time, one of our other sponsors.
So ball in. And battle along the sides of the row just clears it away with authority there. Having to go into the stands to retrieve it. Have a bit of a crowd out here this afternoon to watch some soccer on this beautiful Atlanta spring day.
Tough challenge there.
Tough challenge by Rowe, but he gets right back up. Here's Micah. He takes a shot. Nice save by Jansen.
Nicely done.
Good hard shot by Micah, number 11. He gets it back. He gets it again. And there's a bicycle kick into the goal. What a goal by Georgia Revolution.
Unbelievable. And
What a beautiful goal. And now
what
the lead
happens
is cut in
see
half.
What that's going to do for
Head towards and Kyle
Revolution
Jansen.
now. Let's see if we
There's a
got
long
that.
ball in, looking for Hadley. Headed forward, trying to catch up to it, and is able to. Off the keeper. Shot was off the keeper.
Came in.
Start. And here's number 11, gets through. And
You see the
he's
shot
going to
by Micah.
give
That
it
was
a shot,
a
and
pretty good shot.
Reese.
And he stayed in. Came
Gets it
in
back.
and
That was
boom.
there briefly,
Oh,
but
what a goal.
they still have control.
That was
Barnett
a
right outside the box, sends
magnificent
it in.
goal.
That's got to be an early front runner for goal of the week. And a contender, maybe perhaps a contender for goal of the year, too.
Yeah,
Problems by
nice little
United.
half volley there.
It's Rowe along the near touch. He gets dispossessed. Now number 10 takes a shot from distance. The shot was going to go off mark, but Revolution right back in the thick of things now. Revolution players, but he comes away with it. So as we hope things have really picked up here in the second half. Takes a shot and scores!
Goal.
Both teams. Now Revolution looking to go long here, looking for number 11 here. And he's fighting for it. Battle for the ball. And headed forward, heavy touch by 18. Can he keep it in? He can, and he's going to take a shot, and
There, yeah.
Jansen grabs that one. So good hug. quickly gets it out ahead. Armistead for the hook there. It's Wagner with it. A nice steal there by Reese. Reese now gets off to Hadley. Hadley at the top of the box. Tries to get around one man. Could not get around the second. And Revolution come out and try to head the other way. Past midfield on the far side. Revolution drawing within one with one of the most beautiful goals you'll ever see. And we got a United player down.
So it's going to settle down a little bit here. And but man, what a goal for Georgia Revolution. And like I said, you know, if you're able to score early on in this second half, then that gives you that much more of an opportunity to get something out of this game. Now you can settle down and look for that equalizer.
It looks like also Revolution had a substitution. Looks like number 22 went off, and for Revolution number 19 came in. So kind of a ninja-like substitution there.
Yeah.
With no fanfare whatsoever. Now Reese with the interception to Hutzel. Hutzel for Hadley. Still in the ball, drops it back to Reese. Reese looks for Hutzel. Into the box and offside is the call. Hales ahead of the play. I don't think that ball was intended to go that way, but it did, and Hales was offside. And it looks like we're having another substitution here for.
Yeah, I've got a sub coming on here.
Number 9's going off for the Revolution.
And we'll see how that maps out there.
So Revolution looking to tie this match up. Keeping it in. Micah. Number 2. Micah's going to get it back here on the near side. Poked away by Armistead. But Revolution still in control. Again, showing that patience of theirs. Pass attempt broken up by United. United coming the other way. Hadley, nice dish to Reese. Reese pushes it forward. And Hustle's going to get Chase. And he's going to get to it first in the far corner. Working his way into the box. And pass attempt gets cleared out by Revolution. So it'll be a throw here for United.
Now we got an interesting turn to the game here.
Looked like
Maybe
handball there.
Strategy.
So,
United.
yeah, Revolution needed to answer quickly after that second goal by United, and they did.
Exactly what they needed and when they needed it.
As we are approaching the 59th minute, so there's still plenty of time for Revolution.
Taken quickly there.
Rowe. They'll switch up. It's Armistead. Back to Gomez. The chance of the keeper, he's going to push it forward. It's Wagner with it in the middle, looking for somebody. Draws a crowd. It's pressure by Revolution. Battle for it along the near touch. Hales is going to try and come away with it. It's going to go out. And the quick throw in here by Revolution. Looking long pass on the far side, broken up by United. throw for Revolution. Now at center circle. Works his way around Hales. Gets tripped up by Rowe. And remains on the pitch is number 10. He's been very active for the Revolution so far this match. So free kick from downtown here for Revolution. Let's see what they do with it. Into the box. Try to head towards the goal. It goes towards the goal, but Jansen's right there. Good position by Jansen. And he sends it long. It's going to go over everyone's head. Haley giving chase for United. He's going to get to it. Off his chest, but a little too far, and the keeper is able to scoop that up.
Good battle. A little bit more spice to the game now. I think those goals have really lightened things up for both sides.
Definitely the action is picked up on both sides. Ball sent in, headed forward by United, but Revolution in control. Out along the far side. And they'll switch it up over the near side, number 2. Nope, heavy touch, but he's able trying to get around Salazar. Or Armistead, rather, excuse me. A Revolution. Still on the ball. Trying to work their way in. There's Micah, number 11. Had a hand in that goal that Revolution scored. Now chip in. Goes behind Gomez. Micah gets chased. Micah gets a foot on it, but is going to sail high and wide. So things are starting to open up here, Andre.
It's a real half chance. But unable to really get under the control there. Take another look at it here. Tried to go over the top there. Tries to volley it. Couldn't get it quite right.
Yeah.
Ballooned it over the goal.
Gomez may have helped to cause that shot go off the mark there.
Good defending.
So the ball's going to go back to Jansen. And they're going to send it long. Headed up by Revolution near midfield. Armistead giving chase. They overrun it. Headed for by Micah, but sent back in and headed back in by United. There's Reese with it at midfield. To Rowe. Now Armistead on the near touch. Back to Reese. Gomez, and now they're going to drop it back to Jansen again. They'll reset. There's a long pass attempt. Broken up nicely by Revolution. Now Revolution trying to come the other way. But United get back. There's long pass along the far side. Now working his way in the box. He's going to take a shot, and it's going to sail.
Not far off there.
Not too far off the mark there. So Revolution getting their chances this half, Andre.
Getting closer and closer and closer, and it'll. I think that goes to what we can expect for the rest of this game. Here it is again, John.
Again, just nice charge in the box and shot just not that far off the mark.
Good effort. That's a couple of good efforts in getting in behind the defenders of United. Just couldn't get the finishing touch on the ball on either occasion. But it's a promising turn of events for Georgia Revolution.
So we're past the 65th minute. Revolution Find their way back in the penalty box once more. Working his way around. He's going to take a shot. This one's way high and wide. So you see a little frustration there by Atlanta United.
Yeah, I think the coaching staff for United is probably not happy right now, allowing them to get closer and closer here. Look at this last opportunity. Again, errant pass, giving it away easily in the midfield, coming down this left side once again. Switches over, a crossover, but unfortunately couldn't control it enough to put it on target.
Now back to live play. And challenge there by Revolution's going to go out. Throw here for United. So Armistead will do the throw. They're going to back him up a little bit. Looks for Rowe. And Hadley pulled down, be a foul on Revolution. Hadley scored the first goal of the match for United. So we'll see who takes this free kick. Could be Reese, could be Hutzel. And neither one of them are going to kick. They'll just push the ball in play. Gomez at midfield. He's going to have to send it back to Jansen. Jansen sends it long. That's headed forward by Revolution. Revolution past midfield quickly. Now here's Revolution on charge and offside. Flag goes up. Head of the play. Revolution did not like that call, but.
Yeah, they don't like the call, but I think Revolution have unlocked something. And it seems to be down that left side. They're really attacking it pretty heavily there, and they're getting some progress down that left side.
Definitely found some magic there. Now Reese past the midfield. Hales, the other goal scorer for Atlanta United. There goes Revolution. Push from behind. They'll call that.
I mean, it was sort of this way a bit in the first half with Georgia Revolution. They did have the lion's share of possession, but again, they didn't have the attacking opportunities that they have now, and so I think that's progress from first half. And you know, if they start to get to where they can put in a decent finish, I think we're going to have a level game here.
Yeah, they've certainly created more opportunities for themselves this half. Nice dispossession here by Rowe. Rowe looking for Hadley, can't find him. Winds up with a Revolution. There's a long ball on that left side again, the near side, working his way in the box. Punches up in the air. It's number 3, but knocked away by Lanza. Ball comes out, but it's sent right back in. It's going to go right to Jansen. So it's been Revolution dictating play here for the last several minutes. And they're looking for that equalizer.
Yeah, they're definitely on top.
And nice pressure as well, making it hard for United to break out of their side of the field. Now United walking the ball up. Lanza. He's going to send it back to Jansen, but man was on him, so ball up in the air is headed back in by Revolution. Micah on the ball. There's another pass on that left side again, Andre. In the box. Trying to work his way around. Nice pass.
Oh,
Towards the goal, but booted away by United. Now finally they clear it. Rowe able to get it out.
yeah, John, you see it's something they see that they're attacking down that left side, and they're getting some progress down there.
So Revolution really pushing for this second goal. Chip forward, Micah giving chase. That's going to be cleared out by United. So a throw in here for Revolution. They put it quickly in play. Out midfield, they're going to work around, probably look to try and get it down that left side again.
Revolution really probing here, looking for their spies. United sitting back. They're not pressing very much at all.
Pass was just out of reach of Micah. Hadley tried to get to it, couldn't. That's heel kick looking for Micah. Micah goes down on the turf, and Hadley winds up on his head there. And we're going to get a yellow card there. So another yellow.
Crash challenge there.
The yellow there on Revolution.
He kind of left his feet.
In the 72nd minute there. So past the 70th minute mark, it's response time for Revolution. Time is now starting to become a factor for them. They're down 2-1.
Yeah, pretty soon time is going to become a factor here.
It's United looking to see if they can stave off this attack. Hadley. Now here comes United charging in. Moving in the middle of the top of the box, takes a shot, it's deflected.
Took a bit of a deflection. Oh, it's going to be a handball in the box, so it's going to be a penalty.
A handball in the box, just what Revolution did not want or need.
It's the last thing that they needed to happen here. It was a bit unlucky. Let's see if we can see it. Hopefully we got it. As they come through. They get that ball, get lots of room there. Acres of space on the right side, has a chance to come in and set up his shot. They're backing off of him left, and he touches it as he goes through. It is a handball. It is a penalty. Not what they were looking for.
So United, after needing a break for a while now, get one. They get a penalty. Hudson will take this, and he'll have a chance to put his team up 3-1 here. Shot underway and into the left corner. Nice finish by Hutzel.
Indeed. Well done. Good finish. And it's 3-1 to Atlanta United Academy.
Into the 74th minute now.
Yes.
Revolution find themselves down by 2 once more. It is response time.
He sets up and he just really drills it. I mean, there's no way to stop that.
Yeah, the keeper guessed right, but just could not get to it.
He wasn't going to get to that. 3-1 Atlanta United. Oh, got substitutes coming in now. Some fresh legs. That's a blow. That's a blow because you know, Revolution they were you know, on the front foot and they had scored. They got a goal back.
They had several more chances after that.
And now they've had that 2-goal lead replaced again in the second half. Still plenty of time to do something about it. You know, you got, you know, the 75th minute here. But again, just like I said at the beginning of the start of the second half, they're going to have to score, get something happening soon in the next few minutes to have a realistic chance at trying to get that draw and more if they need to or if they can.
So Revolution at midfield, trying to work their way in. And booted out nicely by Atlanta United. Revolution on that far side. That's where they've been making some hay here in this second half. Trying to work their way in. And Headley trying to come away with it and does. Now here comes United. Reese pushes it forward looking for Headley. Headley trying to catch up to it, but it's cleared away by Revolution. So throw here for Atlanta United.
Yeah, I would call that an important clearance too, with the attacker barreling down that right side. And that's one thing, as they search for another goal, Revolution, then, you know, they want to make sure they don't get caught on the break. I mean, the last thing you need is to go down another goal at this stage of the game. But here, United with an opportunity as they get possession here in this final third, but they've given it away.
Revolution looking to break out past midfield. Here's a chance. Micah streaming down.
He's got help coming. There it is.
In the box, going to take a shot. Blocked at the source there. Jansen out of the goal.
Tried to, oh, he's kicked the ball into the goal. I mean, into the woods there. That's a yellow card.
Yep.
He did it quite deliberately. And referee did not miss that one. So the goalkeeper for Atlanta United have received a red card for delayed tactic.
So Jansen picks up that yellow.
Here's the corner, in-swinger.
Now chip back in the box.
Lazy ball in. Oh.
Challenge, and it's going to be thrown for Atlanta United.
50-50 ball there.
So we're just crossing the 77th minute.
This is the replay from the previous.
Yeah, Hutzel's pushed down by Micah.
And we'll go back to live action. Nothing really happening here yet. Foul as we go for another substitute coming on for Revolution.
So Revolution making use of their subs today.
Yeah, I think it's a good time to get some fresh legs on to see what they can do. Number 14 coming off. United's going to put us back into play here.
So Hustle standing over the ball. He'll send this long, looking for Reese, but a little too far. Goalkeeper there will scoop it up and send it on to number 24 along the sideline. Revolution needs two to tie. And pass is intercepted and sent back down nicely and still in play. Having to go back to retrieve it is the Revolution. Revolution cross midfield. There's a shot down the near side, giving chase, but going to go get it to his Gomez. Ball's going to trickle towards the touchline.
Be a throw.
And throw deep in the defensive third for Revolution. Ball in. And Hutzel was there to break up that throw in. Nice disruption there by Hutzel. Hales challenging there on the far side. Hales very active for United today.
It's going out though. And we do have a final score in. FC Atlanta have defeated North Georgia United 5-3. And FC Atlanta have gone from being in the relegation zone last week to a playoff place right now with that victory. Is their second in a row.
That's good news for FC Atlanta. Congratulations to them.
Yep, they're out of the cellar and now in contention.
Meanwhile, we still have a score to settle here. Atlanta United up 3-1. You're watching UPSL Georgia Premier Division action. Atlantic Soccer Media Group TV here on our YouTube channel. My name is John Arena alongside Andre Bomar. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the upcoming games. We also have interviews and podcasts, a lot of content to view. So be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Armistead giving chase. He's going to get to it first. He's going to work his way. He's going to take a cross into looking for Hadley, but keeper is able to scoop it up.
Yeah, now time is a factor.
Yeah, we're into the 81st minute now.
Yeah, when you cross that 80th minute and you're 2 goals down against a team as organized as Atlanta United, it becomes a very tough deal right now. Even a draw will really be good for Georgia Revolution in their quest to, challenge for that division title. I think it's safe to say that they'll be in the playoffs.
Oh, for certain. But they would have liked to come away with a victory today.
Oh, yeah.
And claim that top spot. But as you said, they'll still be in playoff contention.
Ooh, just cut out to the last minute there. And for the listeners out there, it's a 13-team division here in the Georgia Premier Division. The top 7 teams will qualify for postseason play. The first place team will win the division, the regular season title, and also get a first-round bye. And then the winner of the playoffs, the divisional playoffs, will qualify to go on to the national playoffs.
All right, so we're going to have a corner. Yeah, corner coming up for Revolutions. Pardon me, Andre. Into the box. And whistle blown. Foul. Jansen may have caught an elbow or shoulder or something. He's down.
Yeah.
But
collision there with the goalkeeper there. He's stayed down there. Let's see if we can see a little bit of what happened here. It's going to be an in swing. I don't think there's much to it. I think players just going for the ball collided. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's all it was. It's not really anything, but whenever you get a clash of heads, it's you have to be careful.
so we'll have the trainer come out, take a look at the Revolution player. Jansen is up.
Yeah, you want to be sure.
And he checks on the injured Revolution player, but yeah, you got to feel if the score holds up, it's going to boil down to just a couple defensive lapses for the Revolution and unfortunate handball in the penalty area that looks like may cost them this match.
Yeah, I mean it's been a game of mistakes that have been the critical part of these goals going in, and I think that last one really was sort of almost a backbreaker. I mean it was. It's one of those things that a reflex action from the defender with his hand up makes contact with the ball in the box, and it's an automatic, penalty call. So.
Yeah, just some bad luck for Revolution there, but they had been controlling much of the second half. After pulling within 1, they've had a lot of scoring opportunities, and they're really exploiting that left side of Atlanta United, but just not able to cash in, and then unfortunately give up that penalty on the handball.
Yeah, that seemed to be really the difference. It turned the game, that was headed Revolution's way.
Yeah, Jansen need to get away with it. So pressure here by Revolution. They know time is not on their side now. Now cross midfield is Hadley for United. He's going to send it too hard, though, for Armstead. So it'll be a throw here for Revolution. Into the 85th minute.
Boy, time is just flying now. I mean, when you think about from the Revolution point of view, you want time to slow down a little bit. Let them get at least that goal back.
Onside is Revolution, but nice recovery by United.
A little scramble there, held back, but he's going to play on, says the referee.
Yeah, Revolution players down, but play on. So Reese chips it forward, looking for Hales. Hales chasing into the far corner. Has a defender on him. Try to move around him. Now they finally blow the whistle.
But he fouled him trying to get around. Good opportunity there, but it's going to come back.
It looks like Jansen's calling for someone to come over and take a look at the injured Revolution player.
Yeah. And the referee's going to go back and look at the injured player there. Revolution. They're going to call the trainer back on. We'll see what has happened here. We saw that collision. You noted the collision earlier when the player went down in the flashed for the ball and took it to the stomach, I believe. And the trainer is back out there again. And again, I think we're going to have some substantial extra time added on with these stoppages that are occurring here.
But will it be enough for Revolution?
So right now we have the result, the only result so far. FC Atlanta did defeat North Georgia 5-3. North Georgia's in real trouble now. They failed to score a point so far this season. They seem to be favorites for the drop, I think. And right now we have Atlanta United's ongoing game 3-1, but Atlanta United look like they're in good shape. Dalton United, SSL, postponed for another day. Atlanta City this evening, you'll be calling that game against
Yes, sir.
AFC?
I guess you could say it's the second part of our doubleheader today.
Yes, indeed.
So don't want to miss that. Tune in on this very channel. We'll bring that to you live at 7:30.
Yep.
So back to live play. Revolution. Long pass towards that left side. Nice touch there by the Revolution player. Revolution needing 2, but time is not on their side.
Oh,
And
needed
flag
that.
is up as well.
You needed to control that, but unable to keep it under control. Those little bitty things that happen that eat up so much of the seconds that are needed to try to get a goal back. I mean, I've seen worse done. You know, we've seen a couple of goals in the game last week, Georgia, FC Atlanta against Georgia Athletic, 2 goals in extra time.
So
And
Jansen's,
so anything's possible.
yeah, oh, sorry. Jansen's going to go ahead and get this one away. He's playing on a yellow. He can't afford any time wasting tactics here late.
Yeah, he didn't want to get another yellow for that. For time
And
silly time
ball
wasting.
went out there. It's going to be Atlanta United's ball. So as we're about to cross the 88th minute.
It may be a bridge too far now for Revolution. I say Revolution. I think it's just too far for him right now.
So Armistead will eventually put this ball in play for United. Referee's telling him to go ahead and throw the ball. Mike at number 11 with it. Armistead on him.
Tough challenge there.
Armistead
Hanging
still
on
with it.
though.
This is to Hutzel along that near touch.
That's all they need to do now is play the ball, keep possession if they can.
Gomez breaks up that play and fouls. Time continues to dwindle down here. About to cross the 89th minute. Revolution chips it forward, but too far. Jansen's going to get there. He's going to go off near the line. He's going to wait for the player to come, and he'll pick it up. Take some time off that clock. He'll set up and send this one long. If we get an indication of stoppage time, we'll send it along. Boot high in the air, 50-50 ball. Actually, it was all for Revolution there. No Atlanta United player in the vicinity there, but here is Armistead. Along the near touch, drops it back to Hutzel. Hutzel drops it back to Gomez. So Reese with it now. They're trying to play a little bit of keep away now. So over to Lanza. To Reese. And switch it back to Gomez. Lanza on the far side, brings it up. Looking for Hales. Heavy touch by Hales. Loses it, but fighting for it to get it back. And trying to come away with this Revolution. They do. Now the Revolution across midfield and foul from behind and a yellow on Atlanta United.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty much academic at this point. One thing that the Revolution can do here, they still would want to look for another goal. One of the tiebreakers at the end of the season is going to be goal difference. And so if you can narrow down that margin of the final score, that will play to your favor at the end of the season.
Oh, definitely. Goals are very important. And even if you might lose the match, you want to try and keep scoring because it could become a factor, as Andre said.
Yeah, we've had divisions won and lost by goal difference before, so it's a very important metric to keep a hold of.
All right, so we should be in stoppage by our clock here. Of course, we're not the official time. And once more, I did not see indication of any stoppage time. I don't know if you did, Andre. The Revolution. Just a good effort in the second half, but just going to come up short on just a couple unfortunate plays in Atlanta United's favor. There's foul there. Hales is tripped up. And I'll take more time off this clock.
Yeah, that's the critical thing. There's not a lot of urgency out there right now. I think that they're settling for the inevitable.
Yeah, I think they've pretty much resigned themselves to the result now. And just waiting for that full-time whistle. Now here comes United with maybe one last charge. There's a shot from distance. Wow. Hutzel drilled that one.
Fire shot there.
Drilled that one off the hands of the keeper.
Range. So that's going to be a corner kick, obviously. Probably, I'm wondering if that's going to be kind of the last action of the game that's coming up here with this corner. But here it is again here, the replay. Lots of space in the middle. He just had time to just smack it. And
nice hard shot.
Keeper to handle.
Yeah, nice hard shot by Hutzel. So we'll set up for here for a corner. And they just put it in play. And it looks like they'll try and draw it back, but giving chase is Revolution.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't just take that back to the corner for themselves.
So ball out of play, so here's a chance for Revolution.
Oh, poor throw though, and he knows it.
Yeah, Micah did not care for that throw.
Yeah, I mean, you can see what he was trying to. He was trying to get things going quickly, and he just out threw his teammate. He's trying to get down that left side.
So Jansen going to set up here for a long kick. What could be the last kick of the match.
Yeah, I don't think there's much more time left now.
Ball's booted away. Headed forward by Revolution. Chip forward, but cleared away by United. Hales able to get to it, looking for Hadley. Now Reese. Back to Hadley. Hadley has a chance here. Moves around his man. Can he get around him? Oh, nice play. Defensive play by Revolution.
Couldn't quite get squared up to take that shot, but he does earn a corner.
Yeah, Hadley looked like he might break free there and get a good shot on goal, but credit to the defensive Revolution to break that up. So another corner. Looks like we're approaching minute number 5 here in stoppage. So this very well could be the last action we see.
Yeah, now they're going to just try to hold on to it.
But Revolution come away nicely done.
He's tackled him. Okay, and that's going to do it, you know.
And there's the 3 whistles, full whistle, so full time. So here in this UPSL Georgia Premier Division matchup, important matchup, Atlanta United Academy take the victory 3-1 over third place Georgia Revolution. Andre, what are your thoughts on the match?
Well, I mean, it was not what I was expecting as far as the the pace of the game was a bit slow. It was a little bit more chess-like than I would have thought from these two teams. But again, they're both well coached, and so it's just one of those tactical type of matches where Atlanta United came out on top. And Atlanta United, like I said in the first half, it's a very, very young team. I mean, this is essentially a U19 team for Atlanta United. Many of these players move on up to Atlanta United 2 as they earn their places up. I think Peacock is going to get a chance up there. Matthew DeJaney, who was the Golden Boot winner last season, is up to the Atlanta United 2 team now. So they have a pipeline, and they bring in a lot of talent, and it goes through. And it shows today. They weren't at their best, and they still came out with a significant win there.
Yeah, things did open up in the second half a bit more. Saw a few goals, but just a couple, a series of unfortunate events for Georgia Revolution did them in this afternoon. Plus, they lost their starting keeper as well. So, but good victory by Atlanta United Academy. And I think that will wrap it up for us here today. Be sure to tune in to 7:30 tonight on the same channel for our second match of the doubleheader. It's the Atlanta City FC hosting UMA FC. That should be a good one, so you don't want to miss that, folks. But we're going to leave you here from now. My name is John Reen alongside Andre Bilmar. We thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you next time on the pitch.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.